So, how do you deal with competing photographers that are cheaper? That's the question. Stick around until the end, and I'll share a tip that will definitely make your clients choose you over the competition. So, we're going to start with what clients want. They want value and skill set. Most people are looking for those two things. But here's the problem: a lot of people think that being a photographer means you just press a button and bam, amazing images. So when a client asks, why should I pay you that much when there are 15 other photographers in the area that are half your price? The answer is simple: branding and problem solving. So let's dive in. Starting out, the pricing trap. When I first started as a content creator, my prices were super low. This wasn't supposed to be my main source of income. It was just a way for me to make some money, buy more equipment, have fun. But my clientele grew, and I realized maybe this could be a business. That's when I began analyzing my entire process with an entrepreneurial mindset. I looked at my competition, what they were doing, who their clients were, and most importantly, what they were doing. The first mistake: competing at price. At first, I thought the way to compete was through pricing. But here's what happened. I attracted a lot of low value clients. I was constantly working, barely getting any free time. It wasn't really sustainable, and honestly, it wasn't fulfilling either. So I made a shift. The shift was skills and marketing. I shifted my focus and I stopped thinking about price and started thinking about skills and marketing. I invested in learning new skills that my competition didn't have. I bought equipment that genuinely improved the quality of my work. And I thought about the experience. What could I do to make working with me better for my clients? Over time, I tweaked every part of my business model. All right. Next up, we have the power of branding. Now, this is where branding comes in. I started to think about my business from the perspective of the consumer and not just the owner. I studied big brands and how they marketed themselves, and I realized something. I was falling for branding myself. Take Nike, for example. Why would I buy a $120 Nike t-shirt over a $20 plain t-shirt? Why would I choose a Ferrari if I can afford it over a Nissan? It's because of what those brands stand for. The person buying the Ferrari isn't even thinking about buying a Nissan, even though they could get 200 Nissans for the price of one Ferrari. It's all about the perception of value. So this is where the next step came in, which was building my brand. So I worked on the experience and the quality of work I was offering. As I got better, I started receiving more work requests. I reached to a point where I could actually refuse jobs. So what did I do? I raised my prices twice. I took on fewer clients, but I provided an untouchable quality of work and exceptional client experience. I mean, my clients might say different, but why did my clients choose me over the competition? Now, let's talk about why clients choose me over cheaper photographers. If you have to constantly explain your value to a client, it means your brand isn't strong enough. For example, if a client shoots with me, they're not just getting photos. I offer a unique set of skills that's hard to replicate. I mean, at my price point, I have my own studio. I have a team that provides hair and makeup services on set. And I can create virtual sets using tools like Blender, Cinema 4D, and Unreal Engine to to build surreal, one-of-a-kind environments. Each client gets something truly unique, which puts me in a league of my own. Now, not everyone wants that. Some people just want to get from point A to point B. They don't need the luxury of a Ferrari. They're happy with the Nissan. And for those people, you leave them to the competition. That's all. So, before we move on, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have a Patreon coming soon where I'll be sharing exclusive tips and tricks and high resolution backgrounds free for my Patreon supporters. All right, so let's continue. Why you shouldn't worry about the competition. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you leave anything to the competition? The answer is simple. Comparison. People need someone to compare your work to. You want to be the dream photographer that people are begging to work with. You want to be able to say, I'm fully booked, because that's only going to want people want you more. That's just human nature. So for me, no, I don't take on new clients unless they're recommended or they give me compelling reason to work with them. If their project is something they're emotionally attached to and they communicate that to me, then I'll consider it. But for the most part, I already have more clients than I can handle. I've even cut out some clients. So for me to take on a new client project, there has to be a real connection. All right? So, final tip on how to deal with cheaper photographers or businesses. Simple. Don't. Focus on analyzing your own business. Improve your value. Enhance your skill set and strengthen your brand. Market that and the right clients will come to you. All right, guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and look out for more videos from me. All right, bye, guys.